Hello guys! So today we're going to talk about equivalent fractions part 2. So we're going to decide whether or not two things are equal. First what we have to do is sorry my cat made a weird noise. We have to write them in lowest terms to prove whether or not they're equivalent. And we talked about being able to do lowest terms yesterday, so this hopefully should not be that much more difficult. So we're taking a look at 4 over 7 and 8 over 14. 4 over 7 is already in lowest terms, however 8 over 14 is not. So if I divide both by 2, which is the greatest common factor, I will get 4 over 7, so those guys are equivalent. However, what if I have 2 over 6 and 6 over 12? The greatest common factor between 2 and 6 is 2, so I get 1/3. However, 6 and 12 is 6, which gives me a half. These two are not the same, so therefore they are not equivalent. To find fractions that are equivalent to a given fraction, multiply or divide the numerator and denominator of the given fraction by the same number. So if you're asking to find more examples, I took 1 over 8 multiplied by 2 over 2. So 1 over 8 and 2 over 16 are the same. I had 9 and 72. I divided both by 9, so I get 1 and 8. So 9 over 72 and 1 over 8 is the same. Kind of self-explanatory. So we are going to decide if these are equivalent or not. So first things first, let's reduce them down into lowest terms. 7 over 10, those are already reduced. 7 is prime, and I cannot take 10 divided by 7. However, 14 and 20 are not reduced. So what do I want to divide by here? Good, I can divide both by 2. So 14 divided by 2 is 7, 20 divided by 2 is 10. So these things are equivalent. Number 2. 2 and 8, is that reduced down? Is that in lowest terms yet? Nope. Okay, so what can go into 2 and 8? Good, 2. So I get 1 over 4. 12 over 16. I can divide both by 4. So what is 12 divided by 4? 3. And 16 divided by 4. Nope. We're going to write yes and no. I don't feel like writing equivalent and not equivalent. That's going to take a lot of work. So nope. Not equivalent. Number 3. 9 and 36. Good, divide by 9, so I get 1 over 4. What about 15 and 60? Divide by 15. These two are equivalent. Make sure too that you're showing this step. I want to see what they can reduce down to. If I just see yes or no on your homework, no points there, guys. This color. 2 over 6 can reduce down to 1 over 3. Good. 6 over 12. A half. So nope, not equivalent. Six and 15 can divide by 3, so I get 2 over 5. 10 and 25 can divide by 5, so I get 2 over 5. So yes, they are equivalent. That's not the color. I like this color better. 4 and 16 can both divide by 4, so I get 1 over 4. 6 and 18 can divide by 6, so that gives me 1 over 3. Nope, they are not equivalent. Alright, this one we're going to write 3 fractions that are equivalent to each other. So that means we can either multiply or divide numbers. This one's already in lowest terms, 4 over 5, they can't reduce anymore, so we're going to multiply. So let's multiply by 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 2 is 10. And I'm going to multiply by 3. So 4 times 3 is 12 and 15. And I need to write 3, so far I only have 2. So times 4, so I get 16 over 20. Ten over 20 can reduce down. I can get a half. And if I take it times 2, I'd get 2 over 4. And then times 3 would be 3 over 6. Now 1 is the same thing as 1 over 1. So that's 2 over 2, 3 over 3, 10 over 10, 20 over 20, 100 over 100, so on and so forth. Just need 3 of them. Times 2 gives me 2 over 14, times 3 is 3 over 21, times 4 is 4 over 28. This one we can make smaller first. Divide by 2 gives me 5 over 11. Now if I multiply that by 2, I get back to where I was. So times 3 would be 15 over 33. Times 4 is 20 over 44. Oh, let's go with red. 6 and 21 can divide by 3, so it gives me 2 over 7. Times by 2 gives me 4 over 14. 3 times by 4 is 8 over 21. 28, I'm sorry. I can multiply. I looked at 21 and wrote 21. Bam. Done, guys.